Hey everyone, Daniel from Twin Bytes with another tutorial for you. This time I wanted to do a quick video on the difference between the Windows 10 Home Edition and Pro Edition and why you might want to get Pro instead of Home. If you're running a business, first of all, you really should get Pro. There's a whole bunch of reasons which we're going to cover here. If it's just for personal use, then there might be a couple of reasons why you still might want to go to Pro, and part of it is for the security. So we're going to show you here. Looking at Microsoft's website, they have a breakdown of a lot of the features, what's in Pro versus Home, and focus on the security side of things. You'll see here that there's two things that the Home Edition doesn't have for security, and that's the BitLocker and WIP for the Windows Information Protection. BitLocker, very simply, you just flick a switch, turn it on, your whole drive is protected. And if your computer was lost or stolen, someone took the drive out and decided they're going to hook it up to another machine to access your data, they'll find out pretty quickly that they can't access it, and it warns them that the BitLocker is turned on. And so you would have to put the drive back into the computer, log in to disable the BitLocker first before you can access that data. The WIP, or Windows Information Protection, is more for corporate environments where you can centrally manage and maintain the protection of the data on each individual computer for each individual user of that computer. And it really gets to a more advanced level. We're not going to get into too much detail on how that all works in this video, but just knowing that that capability exists. So if you're going to implement the WIP features, then you could have that locked down. But of course, just buying Windows 10 Pro doesn't mean you have that protection. You have to enable it, set it up, and have somebody to manage, monitor it, and decide how you're going to lock it down. What applications are going to have access to what data for which employee. As far as business management goes, there's a bunch of features that are only in the Pro Edition, and of course makes sense for business. One of the important things is if you're in a corporate environment where you have a server that's acting as a domain controller, and instead of just logging into your computer, you're logging into the domain. So you would see when you go to your computer, you'll have the option of, if you're in a work group, you want to join a domain, then when you sign into your computer, you're actually signing into that server. And depending on what access permissions your IT guy gave you, you're going to have those permissions to those set of folders on the server. So without the Pro Edition, you just simply don't have the option of joining a domain. Managed IT services is a big thing in the industry now, and that's another feature that you would be able to take advantage of if you had the Home Edition. You're going to need the Pro Edition to have someone manage and monitor your computer through the managed IT services. And that includes things like managing, monitoring, and implementing your Windows updates, and just taking care of issues that come up as far as the security and stability of your computer, and addressing other little issues as they arise. So there's a lot of management capabilities that would be built into the Pro Edition that you can take advantage of to better protect your organization and to just make life a lot easier. So if you're a home user, you're definitely not going to be having some central management for employees and that, because you're managing your own stuff, and you're not going to be having managed IT services again for the same reason, as well as joining a domain. So really, it's just going to be the extra little bit of security features that are built into Pro that you might want to use for your own personal use. And the Windows BitLocker is one of the biggest ones that I would think is good for anybody to have if you're storing stuff on your computer. So unless you're just using your computer to check your web-based email and surf the web to look up things, and you're not really storing any confidential information at all on the computer, then it's not a big deal, and you're totally fine with sticking with the Home Edition. So that's it for this tutorial, and I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more. Thanks. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.